Hey guys, and welcome back. And today we are going to be just chatting some more here since I'm back from VidCon 2017, and it was a great time actually. There's been a lot of drama about it, I guess, relatively on the internet in the past few days, and that's not really surprising to me, especially considering how big VidCon was this year. There was no way there wasn't some drama that was going to happen. Like, there's just no way that it was going to be completely drama-free. And, of course, it was not drama-free. For myself, I personally had a very good time at VidCon. So, our game plan here over the next couple of weeks is going to be pretty different than I first thought. We're going to be doing sort of a variety of different things, and it's still actually going to include Castle Crush. What I'm doing is still going to include Castle Crush for the next couple of weeks, I think. And just because I feel like I can provide better... I want to put out a volume of videos, and I guess in the end it didn't really make sense to drop Castle Crush quite so quickly when I still wanted to be able to put out more videos than I've been able to put out. So, again, I was busy at VidCon this past week, and now I'm back with a lot of new, fresh ideas and various other ways to improve the channel that I think we can put together. So we'll be doing that, and we'll be doing a variety of other games too, and a variety of different videos where I'm going to be basically testing things out and just creating content and seeing what does well and what people like and what doesn't, what people don't like. So we'll continue with that, and I have no plans to play any other mobile games besides Castle Crush, though, is the thing. I'm just going to keep Castle Crush around because it is easy content to create, and I know you guys, most of you really like watching Castle Crush, and it's fairly easy for me to incorporate into the other stuff that I'm doing, at least for right now. So we'll keep doing that. I wasn't going to put out my other Starbound videos, but I'm going to think about it just because, again, I've sort of decided that I think volume is important. I want to put out content that I create. My time is fairly valuable, I feel like, and when I create something, I do really want to put it out on my channel. I don't really want to, I don't want to just not post it. Even if it's not the greatest content, I still feel like I have this goal of, having like 500 to 1,000 videos on my channel at certain points, and it just doesn't really help me to get too picky about my content. So I'm going to try to post what I can post, and we're going to try and start making this into a very, very active YouTube channel. And I would really like to post like about 100 videos in the next 2 months, which seems pretty unrealistic, but I think we're going to try and go for it and see how much we can do, and it should give me a lot of data to work with in terms of what people like and what people don't like. I have a couple of various game updates for PC games that I'm going to be going over, and hopefully we can get some data on those, and I can see what people might be interested in. It's kind of really hard to gauge. I asked people, and people told me in the comments what PC games they played, but it's hard to know until I just play some of them and make videos on them. Then I'll get an idea of, what people like a little bit more, what people like less, and we'll go from there. So basically, I've decided that I'm going to take a little bit more time here to work through things and think about how I would like to approach the next couple months, really this entire summer, on my YouTube channel, since it's definitely going to be a lot different than it was before, but it's still putting a lot of the same things that I've learned over the years and a lot of my experience to good use here, and also, just the community that we have here, and just trying to, use everything to create a strong channel. So that's what we're going to be getting back to. But I am going to take a little bit of time here, probably basically this week, maybe part of next week, we'll see. I'll try to put some things up just to get some videos out there and see how things go. But I'm definitely going to try and get back to doing my normal research, because it's important to figure out exactly what the focus for my channel is going to be. I've been a little bit all over the place in the past, aside from Castle Crush and maybe a few other games. And I think that's really hurt my subscriber count at times in particular, because I focused on so many different things that didn't really fit into the same genre even sometimes, that, I'd have people subscribing for one thing and they, then I'd make videos on something else and they weren't really interested in that. And honestly, that's kind of what's happening right now a little bit, but I would like for this to be the final changeover and to really pick something that I feel like I can stick with in the long term and that has a lot of different exciting options for me to work with. So I'm going to be spending some time with that. Also, I mean, there's various things happening this week. VidCon's obviously happening, so I'm going to be taking a look at that. And, I don't know, maybe checking out some of that stuff and seeing what's going on, and doing some research on YouTube with some various videos that I like to look at just to remind myself how I want to approach my SEO and stuff like that, because I could use a bit of a refresher. I've gotten a little bit lazy with my content recently, so just trying to improve my editing, my search engine optimization, and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll be getting back into things here shortly, but I am going to take my time is what I basically decided. I'm probably not going to post another video like this. I'll probably just start posting videos on something, and we'll see how each thing sort of does, and I'll kind of mess around a little bit until I find what I want. So I'm sorry it's a little bit all over the place like that. I'm probably going to lose a bunch of subscribers from this, but I feel like it's really better to do this now than to try and do it later, because like I said, I have to tie up all the loose ends here and try to get the channel focused on something, and the only way to figure out what I want to get it focused on is to test out different games and different types of videos. Maybe I'll go back into tutorials and informational stuff again a little bit, just because those tend to draw good search results. And we'll just mix things up and see what does well. And clearly Starbound was not, clearly there weren't that many people there who were looking for a Starbound video. Outside of my subscribers even, I am really impressed that you guys, at least most of you, watched, well, a good chunk of you actually watched those videos and watched the update videos. I'm pretty impressed. I didn't even think I was going to get 100 views on any of these update videos, and they've actually done quite well. So thanks for watching these. I think we'll just leave it right there. Feel free to post any other comments that you might have about all of this, including any other suggestions you might have. I went kind of crazy on the Steam Summer Sale, and I bought a ton of games, but they're not really games I'm planning to play on here. They were more games that I just bought to play in my spare time. Like, I got the old, Elder Scrolls games I hadn't played, like Oblivion and Morrowind, so just to get the experience, I'll be playing through those in my spare time. But anyway, so yeah, leave some comments if you have any thoughts about this, and hopefully we'll get back on track soon. Here, I just had to take basically a week off to go to VidCon and learn some crazy things there. Got a lot of useful information that hopefully can help us get this channel back on track and start making some great content soon. So, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.